Aromatic adventure.
Sugared cinnamon apple. Take a close look at that label. You never want to miss any detail. What is that? The sprinkled cinnamon sugar on top. It could be cinnamon sugar, it could be maple sugar. You never know. You never know. But again, sugared cinnamon apple. This is the one that I was really anticipating, based solely on the name, because of the classic, famous, fan favorite, very successful Yankee Candle's sugared apple. So many people are in love with that candle. I include myself in that group of people, and I was so curious to see if this was going to be like an autumn twist on that fragrance. If they were going to take that sugared apple and throw a little bit of October into the candle, you know what I mean? So, is that what this is? Well, we have to find out, and to find out, we need to give it a sniff. So let us do that, shall we? That is enormous. That is pumpkin pie spice, apple pie spice together. So cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, allspice, and ginger, and maybe some additional spices as well. But at the forefront is a finely sifted, ground, spicy cinnamon. This smells like an atomic fireball candy. This has got some heat to it. Underneath that, and to soften things up, we have some vanilla. Again, maybe that vanilla extract that we saw on the poached pear flambe. And there are layers of apple aromas here. This smells like a fresh Macintosh apple, freshly picked, big bites, but it also has that oxidized quality as well that I mentioned before on the poached pear flambe, like the apple pie filling, or even apple juice, Mott's apple juice. And if you're thinking, does this smell like a spiced apple cider? You better believe it. It definitely does. And you know what that reminds me of, right? Salem, Massachusetts. So when you walk around this little nook, this little area, you get the smell of all of these many things. We got kettle corn. We have fried dough, burgers, hot dogs, corn dogs. Down here we have hot apple cider, sticky buns, cinnamon buns. Right now, where I'm standing, it smells like an amusement park, but more importantly, it smells like Halloween. It smells like Salem. Question is, what do I get? It's gonna be the hot apple cider, that's for sure. So to me, this is old school Yankee Candle, very reminiscent. When I was younger and you were walking through the gallery and you would pass the Yankee Candle storefront and you would get those huge wafts of aroma, that's what this is. You know, you just get that intensity of the baking spices. Every year for autumn, you have to have that big, bombastic baking spice explosion. Last year, it was the sugared pumpkin swirl. This year, it's the sugared cinnamon apple. If you are of that old school Yankee Candle of high intensity, this is one you're gonna wanna check out, and you're gonna be able to smell it from a far distance. Sugared cinnamon apple. But how does Yankee Candle describe this fragrance? Well, let's find out. Scrumptious cinnamon apple with a taste of whipped vanilla frosting. Apple slices as a top note. Mid notes of cinnamon, cider, and sugar. Base note of French vanilla, nutmeg, and crushed clove.
It's the Great Pumpkin!
Here we are in apple country, the Hudson Valley. We're in the, oh boy. All right, are you excited? I'm excited. In the middle of picking their own apples from the cities. here we are. It's harvest season. People, oh wow, wow, wow. That's gonna be the Macintosh candle, and perhaps get some associate. One more time, we got this. Yeah, it's harvest season. Oh yeah, it's harvest season. And get travel around and get some great interviews. Let's go do it. I'm gonna get in my car, travel around, get some great. I'm gonna get in my car, travel around. How about it? Let's get started.